Welcome to Thursday Live with me, Vinod James, with Neetu's Academy Reading. How are you all? Were you all eagerly waiting for us? As we were, we are all eagerly waiting. Every time when the 3 o'clock is about to come, we're always ready to see how many of the new people, how many of our regular people, how many are there, who've been our patrons. So what else could we ask for, isn't it? As soon as we open up, there are an array of students who are there eagerly waiting for us to join, and they keep on pouring. So thanks to all of you. We are, as you can see, the #1 language academy. That's an honor, isn't it? Thanks to all of you. Jinsi George, good afternoon. Maya Suresh, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. So what are we? We have live session happening from Monday to Friday. I'll be there in front of you as much as possible. Jinsi Jobby, good afternoon. Daphne George, good afternoon. Love to see those icons next to you as well. Like at least the minimum of one icon. Nowadays, that one icon have gone to two. So thanks. It's that support that we need, because the sooner, the quicker you share the very same link, more people see that and they get benefit. Because when you share something, of course, you only share something that is of high value, isn't it? So when others see that you're sharing, that they know that it is worthwhile. If you feel that this class is worthwhile, please do not hesitate to share in your social media. Anjana Suraj, good afternoon. Kavita Jasmine, good afternoon. If you are joining in for the very first time, what all Neetu's Academy offers for you. Neetu's Academy has an array of linguistic exam training that we give. If you need any help, please do not hesitate to contact the number that is there on the screen. We will be happy to assist you. Neetu Thomas, good afternoon. And do not forget, tomorrow, Neetu Madam is going to come in front of you with new writing depiction. So do clock in 10 p.m. Indian time, the very same page that you're watching, the very same channel that you're watching. Do clock in. We all will be waiting for all of you. Namita Shahji, good afternoon. ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ attending for the very first time? അങ്ങനെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന അച്യുനിതൻ, good afternoon. And something to be very cautious about. See, please be kind enough to have a wise differentiation between the fraudulent people and the genuine. There are a lot of genuine ones, but on top of that, there are even more fraudulent ones available. So if you have not yet joined our official Telegram page, we have just pinned the Neetu's Academy official Telegram page, where it's a free group where you get a lot of insight. Whatever that we want to tell you, whatever the things that we are doing, you will get the first-hand information there. And we have another group which is called the Reading Telegram Exclusive Group. That is also a free group, but we only accept you after scrutinizing. That means we ask you to send certain details to our admin. They will double check it, and then only they will accept you into that group. That's just to make sure that all the students are getting that ambience to learn. Sonia Sanil, good afternoon. Simi Nimbu, good afternoon. So a lot of #1. That tag itself gives a lot of what can you say? Great sense of satisfaction when you see that #1 next to all of you. Jinsi Anna Joes, good afternoon. So anybody attending for the very first time, Manganari who's here for the very first time. Jija Joby, good afternoon. Hondo Aringle. ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ലൈവ് ക്ലാസ് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. If so, please do let me know that you're attending for the very first time. Just to add on to my known people's list, I can proudly say, no, proudly saying, when somebody says I'm from, I know people there. When somebody says I'm from Saudi, I know people from Saudi. When somebody says I'm from Maldives, I know people from Maldives. When somebody comes and tells me that I'm from Nepal, I have known people there. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand. Then we have from Malta, South Africa, different parts of Africa. And then where are my students from? Mauritius, Israel. That's how diverse the live session is. Amina Auze, good afternoon. So ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്തതിന്? Of course, there are different paths from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. It's so nice to have that diversity. അങ്ങനെ ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ who's attending for the very first time? If so, please do let me know. Asha or Nair, good afternoon. Okay, I don't think that anybody is new. Not very much of a new name that I've read out, but there are few here and there. But most of the other names are some names that I am a bit affluent with. Right. So one question. How many of you feel that you are improving on the aspect of reading? ആരൊക്കെ ഇംപ്രൂവ് ആയി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും കമന്റ് ഉണ്ടോ that you want me to look into with regards to reading? How you feel? What are the things that we can improve on by the way like you want us to teach? Not about C, okay? Generally, whatever that we are doing, something that you want us to bring a change. Because whatever that we have done, we are doing is all because of your valid feedbacks. So, അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? എന്തെങ്കിലും feedbacks തരാനുണ്ടോ? How many of you feel that you're improving or you have improved? You haven't improved. Give us some suggestions on the aspect of that we could enhance your reading. Please be kind enough to let me know. Would be happy to read out. And no matter whatever that I read, of course, we from Neetu's family would take it as an honor to even, let's say, if it is something about criticize, we will take it like that only, because as long as it's a positive criticism on the aspect, the criticisms are needed, lots of improvement. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much, Jinsi. Shirley Sinu, good afternoon. Is there anything that you want us to address? Yes, of course, I have improved. Okay, fair enough, Namita. Sonia, Sanu, yes, okay, fair enough. Anything that you want us to address? അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? Do not refrain yourself. Please do comment. That you want us to address, because we always believe that together we can is what our motto is. So whatever that you want, we are there for you. Bijo Varghese, good afternoon. But of course, be rest assured that, see, we'll make you out of your comfort zone. That is for sure. Because in comfort zone, you will not learn. Maya Suresh, yes sir, okay, fair enough. Anything that you want us to address? Feel free. Do not worry. Asha Nair, the way you're teaching, it's everyone. Thank you very much, Asha. I know that where we're talking about. See, it's not about the way we teach. It's about your commitment in molding on the aspect of what we say. That's of course. It's hats off to all of you. And Jinsi George, yes, of course, I have improvement. Okay, fair enough. Good. Anything that you want us to look into? Akhila Shyam, good afternoon. ഉണ്ടോ എന്തെങ്കിലും? ഇല്ല? Nobody have any comments on the aspect of how to improve on the strategy that we're saying, or anything that you want us to really look into? Illa. Okay, fair enough. So as you don't have any thing for us to address, so we hope that you're all happy with whatever that we're doing. Just now, good afternoon. So what are we going to do? We'll be doing a part B. So when we do Vidya Ranjit, good afternoon. Sini Nibu, I have improved. Okay, fair enough, excellent. Neetu Thomas, I have improvement. Okay, fair enough. Good. So happy to hear that you're all improving. It's all because do not take anything away from you. It's all your hard work. So can I ask, how can I improve part C reading? See, just read, keep on reading, because part C is also the basic thing. Your answer is right in front of you, isn't it? You are considering that to be a humongous task. Keep it light. Start telling yourself, I can get these answers. That's the most important thing. Alfina Safan, good afternoon. Maria Thomas, good afternoon. It's the same kind of question, isn't it? Multiple choice questions. So not much of a difference, a few glitch here and there, that's it. Right. So let's go into part B. The question will be shared on the screen. As soon as the question comes up on the screen, you have 2 minutes. And your task is to do it before the time, not the same time. Try to do it a second before at least. Okay, that's where you start pushing yourself. The more you push, the more better you become. Yeah. Do not type the answers. I will tell you when to type the answers. But as of now, do find the answer and tell me. As soon as you find the answer, just put a message saying that done. There you have the question. Please do, and then we will. Okay, timer's done. I've seen Jessna saying done. About others, all of you were able to manage. These are job done. Okay, excellent. Good enough, good enough. Okay, fair enough. All of you have an answer? Jinsi George done. Maya Suresh done. I want all of you to comment. If you have done it, please do say done. No problem at all. Maria Thomas done. Amita Shaji done. Neetu Thomas done. Okay. Sonia S. Sanil done. Jimoy Tintu done. Jinsi Joby done. Excellent. Siminibu done. Every time, the most amazing thing is new names also keeps on coming. Done there. Okay, so that's another important thing is to come out of that comfort zone. Okay, you have to start telling, yeah, my job is to make sure that yeah, I'm done. Fair enough. Right. So as you have said done, what are the things that you have to really look for when you're doing part B? Okay, part B comes after they take the part A material. Okay, so part B and C are given together, and it is absolutely your way of managing time. Vidyaranjit done, Nanjana Sood is done. So maximum, you have 6 questions. So the maximum time that you are going to spend in order to do part B is anything between 10 to 12 minutes. That's it. Don't take more time. Because B is considered to be a bit more smaller, where you will have a small paragraph, an appropriate question along with the 3 answer options. So the way to find the answer is called elimination method. Okay, so just read. Okay, the first and the foremost important thing when you do a part B is do not read the paragraph. It's not for any other reason, it's just to manage time. Okay, so first and the foremost important thing in part B is read the question. As you're reading, underline the keywords in the question understand the question. So this is very important. So read the question. As you are reading, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. And the keyword should be stipulated to 2 or to an extent of 3. That's it. Depending if the length of the question is more, yeah, fair enough. If not, the keyword should be 2. Okay. Now here, the question is clearly saying the purpose of the memo about surgical hand distils. So purpose, hand scrub, what is the purpose? That's it. So now there are 2 ways after that. You can read the paragraph and then pick an answer. Or if you're like me, I want to see or want to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph. So I read the answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option, and then pick it up from the paragraph. So option A, inform staff about the recent changes. So inform recent changes. Option B, stress the importance of particular techniques or stress particular techniques. Remind staff to refer new guidelines. So refer new. Okay. Now that is all what is there. Now after this, we're going to go to the heading. Do not skip anything. So memo to all staff is about surgical hand scrub. Now let's see how to eliminate. Aim of the surgical hand scrub is to remove transient microorganisms from the nails, hands and forearms, thereby reducing the residual microbial count. Okay, this is what that is used for. Okay, any of the given option? Not there. All personnel in anticipation of gowning and gloving for surgery or invasive procedures require surgical asepsis must perform a surgical hand scrub according to the regulations set out by the Infection Control Committee. Again, nothing to do with any of the given answer options. So surgical attire must be worn during the hand scrub where required, and an effective antimicrobial surgical scrub solution or agent is to be used. Again, nothing to do give off any of the given answer options. A revised optimal surgical hand scrub time of 3 minutes has been introduced. So something has been introduced. What has been introduced? A 3-minute timer has been based on published research by both Association of Perioperative Registered Nurse, AORN, and the Center for Disease Control, CDC. So what are they saying? They have introduced something. What? A scrub time of 3 minutes. This is what they are talking about. So recent change, yeah, maybe, because the 3 minutes is a change what they are trying to inform. Although the protocol is otherwise unchanged. So unchanged means there is nothing new there. Okay, so let's see. Maybe, may not be. Unchanged. This effectively reduces the time needed by 2 minutes across all specialties, include orthopedics. So now I've just read it before I'm asking. Okay, this is what happens when somebody else reads it for us. Okay. Now, what are your answers and where you got the answer? Can you all tell me what are your answer and where you got the answer? That where is very important. Okay. Let it be A, let it be B, let it be C. Whatever is your answer, please do let me know. Just type in. What are your answers? Because that what is very important for us, or how we got that. That's again more important, or the most important. Right. What are your answers? Tell me what are your answers. Nobody got any answers? Jinsi Jobi B from the whole para. Okay, fair enough. Salini Narayanan A, so I am happy. I have already got 2 options. A and B is already there. Let's see if C also pops up. Simini do A from middle line. Okay, fair enough. Anjana Suraj A. What is the answer? Where you got the answer? Namita Shahji B from last sentence. Chinoy into A. Okay, fair enough. So A and B, that's the 2 things that is being given. Pratisha Kanat C, G J B C. Okay, there you have A, B, C. Sarah Shaji A, Sonia is B, Jesna I got A from last few lines, Renu Praveen B. Okay, where you got that answer? That where is important. Viji C, Salini Narayanan A from last line, Maria Thomas B from whole para, Shamal Kumar B. Okay, fair enough. Kinsey George B from second sentence. Okay, Maya Suresh B. Good. I like your response. Okay, keep on going. Neetu Thomas B. Alfina Shafan A. Rosmi Jomi A from the fifth line, very precise. Maybe Anoop A. Sharanya Isnaya B from the whole contents. Okay, fair enough. Right. Niyaj B A. Okay. Pratiksha B. Fair enough. Akila Shyam B. Anjana Suraj from middle para A revised. Okay, fair enough. Right, now you have done your given answer option. Now let's see. Okay, as I mentioned, you always remember those keywords. Okay, is it to inform? Okay, is it something to inform the staff? Okay, Renu Praveen, sorry. Okay, fair enough. Now, what are the things that you have to really look for? Christina Sabu from last few lines. See, what are they saying? The aim for the surgical hand scrub is to remove transient microorganisms. So this is the aim, isn't it? What the use of it? Is it what any of the given answer option? No. Inform staff, stress in particular technique. What is a particular technique? Remind staff, new regulation. So what are they going to talk about? So nothing there. Okay. Now, all personnel in anticipation of gowning or gloving for surgery or invasive procedure requiring surgical asepsis must perform a surgical hand scrub according to the regulation set out by. So this is something that they follow. Okay, they are saying, okay, this is according to the rule. So nothing to do with any of the given. So that's the importance of particular technique. What particular techniques or new regulations or changes procedure. So a revise, that means they have changed something. What optimal surgical hand scrub time for of 3 minutes has been introduced based on these two people. So my answer is slightly pointing into which one? My answer is slightly pointing into A. Why? It is to inform that see it was some other time. Now they have revised it to 3 minutes. Okay. Now for center disease control, although the protocol is otherwise unchanged. So unchanged means any new regulations? Not there. Okay, stress the importance of particular technique. What technique? Let's see. This effectively reduces the time needed by 2 minutes. So what means it was 5 minutes. Now they have reduced it to 3 minutes, isn't it? Across all specialties, including orthopedics. So stress the importance of particular technique. What particular technique, people who got B? What is a particular technique that you have read? 3 minutes time. That has nothing to do with that. They are already saying they had 5 minutes. Now they have reduced it to 2 minutes. That's all what they have said. Understood? There is no particular techniques which is mentioned. Understood? Whatever they were using, they were doing it instead of 3 minutes, they were doing it for 5 minutes. They have reduced it by 2 minutes. So that means instead of 5, they are now doing it 3 minutes. B from the fourth line. A revised optimal surgical hand scrub time. That's not a particular technique, no? They're not saying how to wash your hand. They're saying the optimal hand scrub. That means using that hand scrub, you have to use it for 3 minutes, not for 5 minutes. So it's not about a particular technique. Technique means, okay, you know how, especially when this corona and all came, isn't it? How to use sanitizer or how to wash your hand. You squeeze the solution on your hand, rub it for a few minutes, then you rub it on, fold it in between your hands and all those things I've mentioned. That's called technique, isn't it? That's the way that it is. So particular technique is not mentioned. So this is not there. So the answer is, it is just to inform the change into the procedure. Whatever the procedure, they've just changed the time. That's all. Understood? Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? Anything that you have a particular doubt about, please do clarify. If not, we'll go into the next one. Any doubts? Neetu Thomas, clear. Okay, fair enough. As long as you're clear, I am happy. Any doubt? No doubt. No? Anything that you want me to clarify? Clear, sir. Next time. Very good. That's the spirit. It's always, we should always say, I will. That's what I love to hear from each one of you. And you would, no doubt about it. Right. Maya Suresh is also saying clear. Vinci is also saying clear. Okay, fair enough. Maria clear. Okay, good enough. So as you all said, they are all clear. Now let's go into part A. Now, what is today's part A? How you felt about the material? I want all of you to tell me how you felt about today's part A. What is today's part A? And the pronunciation is an absolute good thing, isn't it? It's quite, it was like, whoa, what kind of a pronunciation is it? So what is today's material? How you felt about today's material? Give me some insight, because after your comments only, Neetu madam will look into it and then make the next day material, because whatever that you feel, 1 to 7 is confusing just now, okay? Maya Suresh is saying easy, okay, fair enough. So the pronunciation for this is pheochromocytoma. Fair enough, fair enough. How about others? All of you feeling it easy? No, yes or no? Siminibu, okay, fair enough. Nika 1 to 7 is a little bit tricky, okay, fair enough. These finished on time, very good. Rosmi Jumi, easy, excellent. Good. So as you have, not all, but few of you have said you felt that that's easy, so we'll see. So the material will be coming. So part A, the first thing that you start with. Okay, just again, always be cautious about, do not touch the material when it is placed in front of you. Do not touch the pencil. Do not touch anything there. Okay, do not even look at the other side or anything. Just pray if you, of course, you pray, or if you want to keep it calm and composed. Okay, when they tell you to start, start. When they tell you to stop, stop. That should be the most important factor. Okay. Daphne is also saying tricky. Neetu is saying tricky. Okay. Few of them it's tricky, is it? Right. Now let's see whether it is tricky or not. You'll have the material on their screen, and the material that you get is all exclusive from Neetu's Academy. Okay, there is nowhere that you will find any of such kind of material, because we have our own material just for all of you. Neetu madam makes it just keeping you in front of her, because she want to make sure the Neetu's family treats you all as our family members, and we want to make sure that all of you reach your dream. Right. So what other thing? As I've mentioned, name, even though this spelling is different, it is pheochromocytoma. So if there is something that you find it difficult, break it into pieces. Pheochromocytoma. Okay, that's the way that you know. So skimming and scanning is the most appropriate way. Skimming is called quick look, scanning is called detail look. So you are expected to take about 1 to 2 minutes of time to skim because you have 15 minutes, 20 questions. Out of that 15 minutes, you give 1 to 2 minutes for skimming. Why skimming? Okay. The student doesn't understand the importance of skimming because please understand, if your skimming is proper, you're finding answer in part A is absolutely a piece of cake because it's only keyword reference that you're answering. Okay. Always be cautious with that. So every time when you do a skimming, each text you can take about 15 seconds. Go through it very quickly. So rare tumor and all those things, 10 to 15%. So they're talking about fight or flight, chromatin cell, localized, regional, metastatic, recurrent. So different types are all mentioned. So then in part B, establishing diagnosis. So diagnosis depending on the demonstration significant, catecholamine, adrenaline, noradrenaline, metabolites, breakdown of epinephrine and norepinephrine measured in urine, blood. Best way diagnosing 24-hour urine test and some reliability and rival. Frequently 24-hour urine correction was from diagnosis certainly and elevated conditions. Sometimes blood tests are for there are a few other things which is mentioned. Okay. Then they're saying common symptoms. So C is about symptoms. You may exercise signs and symptoms, including again they're talking about red wine, chocolate, cheese, and all those things. Then you have a study which says malignant pheochromocytoma confirmed. So what are they things? It's a study. So after this, underlining, you have to underline it properly, and then you go to the question. There are 3 types of question which is presented in part A. First type is from 1 to 7. This has to be by heart. Okay, 1 to 7, these are called match the following question where you're expected to write any of these letters A, B, C, D. And you can use those letters more than once because you have about 4 texts, but you have 7 questions. So, of course, then you want to underline the keywords in the question. Site incident contributing certain indicators of condition. So, where are they talking about? Site indication, that means signs. So, if you're talking about signs, do you really need to worry about which text it would be? I know that it is there in C, but where are they saying? You may experience certain levels, including, so they're talking about all these signs. So the answer is C. So next, what steps to be taken rapidly progressing SRI positive lesions? So SRI, where are they talking? I have seen SRI when I underline, so SRI positive lesions. And as but mentioned, I don't really need to wait because I have not seen any other places where SRI. So the answer is D. Probability of pheochromocytoma to be cancerous in nature. So cancerous, it should be there somewhere in text A, isn't it? So is there anywhere it is saying it is cancerous and all? Yeah, they're saying about 10% malignant and all those, and if it is cancerous, so the answer is A. Testing, standout, accuracy, credibility. So where are they talking about all these testing? I know it is in B. All these tests, diagnosis is where the testing comes in. So what is the testing that is more durable? They're talking about the best method in diagnosing is a 24-hour urine collection. So the answer is B. Question number 5. How pheochromocytoma physical development. So something to do with physics. I know it should be somewhere. Physics is unexplained. Weight loss is there. So it affects your physics. So the answer is C. Type of cancer. Common again. So that means recurrent. So type of cancer. Where it should be? It should be somewhere in C, isn't it? So it should be saying that it is recurring and all those things. Yeah. So where are they talking about? All these answers. Sorry, the type of to be summoned again. Sorry, type of cancer is mentioned in A. So again, it should come, is it? So where are they talking about again and again? It's going to come. It is saying it may come back in the same place. So the answer is A. Parameters used to evaluate progress of the condition. So what are the parameters? The gaze that they are using. So parameters, where are they talking about all these parameters? So parameters are clinical, biochemical, radiological parameters. So the answer is date. So I have wrapped my 1 to 7. Please be kind enough to tell me what are your total scores. In the meantime, let's go to the next set of questions. These are called 8 to 14 and these are called short answer question, where the instruction is you can write the answer as simple as that of a word, a short phrase, numbers, or a combination of. Now, underlining keywords is as simple as that. Generally instructed blood test. So blood test for pheochromocytoma. So where are they talking about all these blood tests? So definitely it should be there in B, isn't it? So what is a blood test? So they are clearly saying, I'm just going to change the color so that you identify it differently. So where are they talking about the blood test and what are the things that they are supposed to do? So though more convenient to obtain a 24-hour blood collection, plasma-free metanephrine testing is plagued by frequent false results and all. So generally instructed, in other words, the test creates false alarm. So the answer is plasma-free metanephrine. So it is the most commonly ordered blood test for is plasma-free metanephrine. So PLASMA, FREE, METANEPHRINE. So question number 9. Where does the cancer get transmitted? Regional, other than tissue. So regional, I know it is there in A. So other than tissue, where is it transferring? It is in the lymph node. LYMPHNODES. So the answer is lymph node. Who produces and releases hormone? So releases hormone that causes physiological response in individual with pheochromocytoma. So physiological response, so that means the flight and fright response. So who creates? It is a thing called lymph nodes create. There are certain cells which produce the releases of the what we call it. Sorry, I got the answer. I missed one question, isn't it? So chromaffin cell is the answer for question number 10. Okay, who produces? So lymph node, I have also fight and flight response is the paraphrase version of physiological response. So that's something that your body does. So the answer is chromaffin cell, CHROMAFFINCELL. Next question. What content in certain types of food generate condition? So content, it should be somewhere. Eating food like high in tyramine, like red wine, chocolate, cheese. So what is the thing? TYRAMINE is the answer. Question number 12. What must be presented in the urine excessively? So something should be there in urine excessively to assure the ongoing pheochromocytoma. So ongoing, what are the things that should be there? So it should be there somewhere in B. So what is it saying that it should be present in order to continue? So the answer is catecholaminé. Okay, CATE, catecholaminé, CHOLAMINE. All the other keywords are as there. So question 13, the condition where patient could experience least blood pressure. So where are we talking about all these conditions? So all these conditions are as such mentioned where in text C, because it's a complication, isn't it? An extreme drop in blood pressure. What is a condition called? Orthostatic hypotension, ORTH, OSTATIC, HYP, or TENSION. Question 14, the last one for short. The question, what is the best method to inhibit catecholaminé effect is possible? So where are they talking about catecholaminé and all those things? What is the best method? So it is there in text B this time. Okay. So what is the best method to do that? So they are saying, if possible, debulking surgery. So pharmacological inhibition of catecholaminergic, if necessary, inhibition of catecholaminergic biosynthesis, if possible, debulking surgery. So the answer is DEBULKING I'm just going to change the colors so that you will recognize what is being told. The next set of questions are called 15 to 20, and these are called fill in the blanks question. Instruction is as similar: word, phrase, number, short answer. Both under any keyword is again important. The patient should go for dash if the disease is in mode of accelerated progression. So it should go for what? So accelerated progression. All those keywords are as such mentioned where? Accelerated progression I found. So what should the patient go for? CVD chemotherapy. CVD CHEMOTHERAPY is the answer. Question 16. Even though majority of pheochromocytomas are not cancerous, around dash are cancerous. So cancer is not cancerous. So where are they talking about? They're talking about something where in text A, why approximately 10 to 15% may be malignant. Why? Most pheochromocytomas are benign. Benign means cancer. So what is the percentage? It is 10 to 15, approximately, around is paraphrase. So 10 to 15 is what you are expected to write. So 10% to 15%. Question 17. Intense physical activity, surgery, emotional stress are some that may induce manifestation. So manifestation means something that is essential, needed. Okay. Or, so what are they to establish is all what is called as manifestation. So what are the things that is there? So where do you get that? You get that again in B. So where is that all these words spoken about? Established things. So manifestation of diagnosis. So diagnosis, all the other keywords are there. Pheochromocytoma, excess level, all those things. So diagnosis is the answer. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm missing all these. 17th question, intense physical activity. The answer is events. Now, where do you get these events from? Events, you get that from C. You get that events where? You get that in certain events. All those experience signs, symptoms, including physical activity, injury, emotional, going under anesthesia, surgery, everything is mentioned. So the one which is missing for question number 17 is events. I'm just gonna write it down for you so that you will not have any problem. Some events is the answer for 17. Question 18. In order to establish dash demonstration of significant catecholamine essential. So where are they talking about all these? It is mentioned in B. Where are they mentioning? All those things are as such mentioned word diagnosis. So the answer to question number 18 is called diagnosis. Clear? So that you will not have any doubt. Question number 19. In dash, cancer would spread to other parts of your body organs and distant lymph nodes. So where are they talking about all these? So body parts, organs, liver, lungs, all these things are all there. Distant lymph node as such there. So what becomes the answer? The answer is metastatic pheochromocytoma. METASTATIC PHEOCHROMOCYTOMA. The ultimate question for today. Positive outcome MIBG scintigraphy must be followed by dash stopped not processing. So this is definitely again something to find it from. Scintigraphy is there. So MIBG is also there. So the next one is radiotherapy. RADIOTHERAPY. If you have written MIBG is okay, but MIBG is already given in the question. So radiography is also. But even if you have written both, in this case it is. So the safest is radiography. Okay, followed by same MIBG radiography. This is one. So the next one is radiography. Right. Any doubts with regards to any of the questions? If you have any confusion, I know I made you a bit confused with regards to just missing where I concentrate, lack of concentration. Does happen, isn't it? Human being. Very sorry for that. Any doubts? Jester Noble is saying 18. Excellent. Very good, very good. Anybody else? Maya Surya is absolutely stunning. Consistent 20 over 20. Very, very good. Namita Shaji 20 over 20. Excellent. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep on dancing. Why not? Neetu Thomas 18. Very good. Daphne 16. Okay, good enough, good enough. Akila Sham 18. Very good. Keep it up. Jija 17. Very good, very good. Keep it up. Setu 19. Excellent. Very good. Salini 18. Excellent. Good enough, good enough. Rosmi 18. Good enough, good enough. Keep it up. Okay, good enough. Jinsi George 17. Good enough, good enough. Keep it up. Right. Any doubts? Suni Roy 19. Excellent. Good enough. Keep it up. Jinsi Joby 18. Very good, very good. Keep it up. Any doubts that you want me to clarify? Don't feel that you have any doubts. So because you don't have any doubts, I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Until and unless I see you all tomorrow, adios from all of us from Neetu's family. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.